have you got in here? It looks like you're having a margarita or something. I want any cocktail.
Definitely not a margarita. Water with electrolytes. Our new coffee maker. Because the other one broke. Raw milk. I think this is my favorite part of the day. Mom gets me a mug every year.
I got this for you from Chile.
This was from West Oz. This, I think, was from Hawaii. And these are to-go ones from Hydro Flask. They're the perfect size cappuccino. What I want to learn how to do the little thing where it looks cool, but I don't know how to do it. What do you think it looks like? I thought it kind of looked like Mickey Mouse. We'll go surfing now.
These things are amazing. I've had surgery, million issues with this. I'd say like 20-30% of the guys on tour are using reformers as part of their training as well.
Everyone on tour is a reformer.
Reformer is amazing, and if you're someone like me who's pretty beaten up, to warm up in the morning for a surf, it's amazing. First like 3 reps in the morning, it's click, click, clunk, 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 click, click, clunk. And it starts to free up and feels amazing.
And there's me. I warm up over here. You'd think we're like 80. What's up, guys? This is my boardroom. Today, I'm gonna take my G-skate out. I've got a little bit of time to play with boards and ride different things, and so much of my life I'm on a regular high-performance thruster shortboard, but I think it's nice to ride some different boards. This is the new G-skate made by Britt Merrick and the Gudauskas brothers, Pat, Tanner, and Dane. You can ride it as a 2+1. You could put your regular thruster fins in it. I think the 2+1 people usually enjoy a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna take it out. I've ridden it once or twice and I've just had so much fun on it. So I'm gonna have a fun surf today. Check out the new CI board guides. All honesty, they are such good day bags. I just got them really. a mini quiver of mine, from a Funboard all the way up to kind of the biggest board I would ever use in a contest. Obviously all of these are made by Channel Islands, shaped by Britt Merrick, best shaper and board brand in the business in my opinion. And I'm really thankful for their support and just the work they put in. Let's start with Funboard and then work our way up to Scary Wave Board. This is a G-skate. This is a relatively new model they just came out with. The Gudauskas brothers collaborated with Britt. I've ridden it a couple times. Most people either ride it with regular thruster fins or a 2+1 fin. I've ridden both. Both are very fun. I find you get a little bit more speed when you have the 2+1 in, and obviously it works a little bit more kind of like a twin fin in that scenario. But yeah, I've been riding this the past few days at Lowers and it's been so much fun. It's obviously very wide forward, so you're going very quick, but because the tail kind of cuts in so much, kind of almost has like a hip in it. Sounds like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I do, but there is a bit of a hip, and I think that's what allows you to be able to still turn it really freely. And that's what I really like about this board is you can kind of, it's not a short board, but you can still rip on it. It doesn't feel like all you can do is highline. Great summertime California board. It's a great board for anyone, honestly, who just lives by fun little point breaks anywhere. Any kind of level, if you're intermediate to advanced, you can make it work. Moving on to, you guys have probably seen me on this board a lot. This is kind of my normal shortboard setup that I use 99% of the time. I usually ride a 5.8.5 or a 5.9 as my shortboard. This is my 5.9, and I used to ride a 5.8. I've gone up a tiny smidgen. This is a Rook 15 model, kind of modified. Most people on tour honestly ride roundtails. I don't see many people ride with a squash tail these days. And it's just kind of your all-around shorty. There's a lot of rocker in this board, so it's very sensitive, and you kind of got to know exactly where to press on the board and which places and spaces, because it'll turn over on a dime, which is really good, but also it's a give and take because that takes away a little bit of drive. So I'd say this board is definitely a high performance board, and you want to be an advanced surfer to be riding it. Moving on. This is my kind of step up. This is a 6.0. This batch of boards I got this year for Hawaii, all of them had the same color, so you've probably seen some photos of me on this this board. And this batch was probably the best batch of bigger boards I've ever had made from Britt. The model is a CI Pro Step Up, we're calling it. So it's based off of their CI Pro Shortboard high performance model, but it's kind of stretched out and it's a step up. So he's modified it slightly and made it better for bigger style of waves. So there's still a lot of rocker, not quite as much as what the Rookie would have or a traditional CI Pro would have. It's a little bit more tapered than that, not quite as extreme with the rocker. And yeah, I rode this board at Sunset a ton this year. I rode it at Pipe in the warm-ups a couple times, Margaret River. It's fantastic overall step up. If you're looking for a board for Hawaii or bigger Indo or anything like that, this model is definitely what I would recommend. It's the best step ups I've ever had, seriously. So that's that one. Okay, last but not least is the big kahuna. 6'6", baby. For me, that's big. If I'm riding this board, I'm probably terrified. That's what I always think. If I have to ride you, I'm gonna be so scared. But this is a 6'6". It is glassed. It's a CI Pro Step Up as well, so similar to my 6.0, just stretched out a little longer and slightly narrower. It's got this nice kind of double concave through most of the board, and it's just a little bit easier to ride. I also have it slightly heavier glassing on it just to make it more resilient, especially usually if you're riding this big of a board, there's some form of kind of lump and bump and chop involved with the conditions, so you want the board to be able to just sit nicely in the water and glide through that, not be bumping all over the place. So yeah, I rode this in Hawaii this year a couple times out at Sunset. That's really the only times I've surfed it this year. And yeah, it's just a great overall bigger wave board. Again, that same step up model that I was loving and all the boys were loving. So I find, and I'm sure a lot of you, if you guys surf that are watching this, just finding boards and trying new boards is a really rad thing to be able to do, and trial and error, and just finding what feels good. If you get a magic board, it's like there's no better feeling in the world than finding a board that's just glued to your feet and you can do whatever you want on. Yeah, I think Stephanie Gilmore's quote was, there's no such thing as a bad surfboard, you just got to learn how to ride it. I've always thought that's a really great quote. So just try boards and have fun. And so I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section if you would like, and tell me what your magic board has been in your life. It doesn't matter if it's longboard, shortboard, funboard. Magic board can be any type. So yeah, let me know what has worked really well for you guys. Also, let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer them. Thanks so much, you guys. I appreciate you watching the videos. As always, I thought that was fun. I hope you thought it was, and informative. And yeah, we'll see you next time very, very soon. Stay tuned.